Hello everyone, welcome to a tarot reading for tonight. I've actually got a webcam now, so hopefully it won't cut out or anything like that. I'm trying to sort out my backdrop. I've got lights behind me and things, but it's okay. I'll do something else with it probably. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this reading's gonna be how does the person on your mind currently feel about you? What's the general energy? So we'll start with that. So for part one, we've got clear quartz crystal. For pile 2 we've got rose quartz, and for pile 3 we've got the fluorite wand. So take a moment to think about your person. I'll hold them up. So pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Think about your person. What's the current energy in your connection? Okay. I will start with pile 1. I'm going to do, seeing as this shouldn't lose power or battery or anything like that, I'll do a tarot and Moonology tonight. So pile 1, clear quartz. So pile 1. How does pile 1's person currently feel? Got a couple of cards here. I'm going to split the deck as well. Jumping over at me. Come on down, Spirit. Okay, right, let's see. Okay. And we haven't got the wobbly table either. I'm in the little office that I work from home in. It feels like it's a proper desk. And it's got a door on it. Okay. That 2 of Pentacles really wants to come out for you. Ace of Wands. Okay, I'll keep them. How does pile 1's person currently feel about them? What's the general energy? Thank you. Really eager to knock these cards off. Got a whole load in the mail. Oh, you've got loads in there. Let's see. First feeling I got, this 2 of Pentacles was insisting on coming out. I feel like your person is dating someone else, and it's like they're juggling you. That was the first feeling I got, and it's like the best news for the opening of the reading. I'm just being honest, what I feel. It's like they're saying, yeah, hang on, I'm just doing this over here. I just need to do this, but I get the feeling they like you. And they're attracted to you, but there's somebody else in the picture that they're kind of they need to juggle you. If they were to act upon their attraction to you, they would need to juggle you. I don't get the feeling that they're married or anything like that. It's just like dating. It feels like a very kind of, free kind of, more like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a partner, a dating kind of relationship, not like necessarily a serious marriage commitment. I'm just getting an image of somebody who is dating, really. I'm not getting married or anything like that. It could be for some of you, I mean, if that resonates with you, but they're with someone else currently. And they are attracted to you, but they need to juggle you. I don't think they're willing to give up the one that they've got. But they do like you. That's what I'm getting. They are attracted to you. They're having a really positive time in their life at the minute, the Ace of Wands. So they're actually in a really good vibration, in a high vibration. They're happy in their life at the moment. I'm getting like a non-committal energy from them, actually, increasingly as I go through. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse. They probably don't communicate with you very much either, or as much as you'd like. But when they do, they come flying in, Knight of Swords. They're a bit of a Knight of Swords. They could be an air sign, don't have to be. No, you're not getting the communication that you want off them. Some of you know that they're with someone else as well. And you're kind of frustrated. Some of you don't care. You want to like talk to them anyway. And you're wondering why there's like, you're getting frustrated with them. Like, so for a couple of you, you know that they're with someone else, but like you still want them to talk to you anyway, kind of thing. That's, your path. But like, I am getting a kind of like nicer swords energy. This person isn't really, they're very fun loving. We've got an ace of swords in reverse, so yeah, that's like the lack of communication again. There's lack of communication, no clarity. This person doesn't really give you much attention. You're kind of like on the back burner almost, or like second in command. I think you know this deep down as well. The moon is reversed. And that feels like to me a lack of illusion. Normally at night, the moon can illuminate your path, but there are also shadows as well. So when it's upright, the moon is kind of it's casting shadows and illuminating your path. When it's reversed, I just felt like that meant like a lack of illusion to me. So you already know this deep down about the person, that like maybe they don't care that much, or they're not that committal, or they're not that, and what you actually want is the Ten of Cups. Got the Ten of Cups here. These cards flew out. They really wanted to speak to you. You've got the Ten of Cups here. This is what I'm still getting used to this camera. This is what you want. This is what you're seeking. And I think deep down you feel like you're not going to get that with this person. Page of Pentacles reverse. You're sick of this. You're sick of the kind of the low vibrational offers. The Page of Pentacles is like, he's not a king. He's on a knight even. The Knight of Pentacles is usually very steady, but the king is ideal. You're sick of these sort of non-committal, sort of early stage offers, where it doesn't really go much further. The Page of Pentacles is like the start of something. So you'd expect to see him upright at the beginning of a relationship, or the beginning of a kind of, not a commitment, but like a solidifying the starting point. But he's upside down, so you know that you're not going to get any kind of beginning from this person, no matter how basic or small or immature even. He's quite immature as well. Not immature, a younger masculine, kind of like 30s, 40s, maybe 20s. I'm not getting the picture of like an older man who's established, and I'm getting a masculine energy, but I mean, take what resonates with that for this pile there. But you're not willing to let go yet. The Tower reverse. You don't want your Tower moment yet. You're not willing to admit to it. If that was upright, I'd be thinking to myself, yeah, you're coming to terms, it's going to hit you. You're finally starting to realise. But I don't think you're going to get what you want from this person. But I think deep down you already know. And especially if they're with somebody else or dating somebody else, whether you know or not, some of you do know. Others might suspect it. But I feel as though they are dating someone and they'd have to juggle you. They are attracted to you, they do like you. But I think deep down, you're not going to get what you want from them. I don't think they're going to be able to give you what you want. I don't think they're very serious. Let's see. Yeah, you're not ready to be single yet. I think maybe work on your self-esteem a bit. Upright, she's happy and established. You're sort of not really enjoying your single life. And Spirit are asking you to maybe try and work on embracing that a little bit and, being okay with it. Take a rest as well, they're saying. Take a rest. Four of Swords is reversed there. Take a rest. Any more for Power 1 Spirit, please? Yeah, your strength's depleted with this person. This person's depleting your energy. They're actually draining you. So you might wake up and feel a bit like, they're actually draining your energy. The Strength card's reversed here, but you should be in this energy. Get yourself back into this energy. Do what you can to get yourself back into that. Yeah, you're not. I think it's just to work on yourself and feel better about yourself. Like Spirit kind of saying, I don't think you're comfortable with your singleness, and I think it's getting happy within yourself and believing that you can get better. Because I don't think this person is going to give you what you need, but I think deep down you know that, because they're kind of non-committal, and with the person that they're with at the minute, they're not like married to them or anything. That's not to say that they won't in the future, but like at the moment they're not. They're just kind of dating. I'm not seeing any marriage or commitment or anything like that. they are seeing someone, I think, but they're attracted to you as well, and but they juggle the both of you. They wouldn't be willing to leave the other person. They would juggle the two of you. It's not really a situation that you want, like. I'm feeling as well that that's if you don't know or don't know. I'm getting this actually for all of you. That's just the person's situation. I mean, if that doesn't resonate, then cool, you know, it might be something else, but I do feel like they are with someone else for this pile. And they're not willing to, like, drop that person for you type thing, even though they are attracted to you. Hang on. What's this? Page of Wands. A card then. I'm going to spin it. I'm going to put them back in because I wasn't sure what card that was. Third advice for pile 1, please. Temperance. Yeah, you've got an imbalance in your life. This person's kind of like toxic, but you know, like they're not. I think they're having an impact on your mental health a little bit, and just on your general emotional stability. So the Temperance card reversed then. There it is. Yeah, I tried to come out before. Temperance card reversed. God, my nails look blue on this camera. That's true, lilac. Oh, what's the lighting? Yeah, Temperance card reversed. You're not feeling like your best self, I don't think, according to this. Any further advice for pile 1, please? Thank you. They're advising you to go out with your friends. 3 of Cups. Have some fun. Go out there with your friends. Hold on to your money. Build your finances up, they're saying as well. This is an opportunity to build your money up. Whether you're having like a hard time with your money or not, they're saying build up your money. Build your finances. It's a good time to work on your finances, to get your financial stability in place. They're advising you to do that. To take care of yourself, basically. So, you know, not just to take care of yourself emotionally, but also financially as well. You know, get your stability right, get your foundation, get yourself in a good, stable, strong position for you. You know, because I think this pal may need to look after the self-esteem a bit more and take care of themselves, because I think this person's kind of draining you a bit. That's what the cards are telling me anyway. And the Magician, you've got the ability, the capability to manifest whatever you want. You know, so even though, you know, you might have this person or your love life might not be kind of going on the right track at the minute, you know, you can manifest whatever you want if you're capable of going forward every other area of your life. So, yeah, you can definitely, all the other areas of your life, you know, your career, your finances, your home life, your friendships, your social life, you can do it, you can manifest it, you can develop whatever you want. You're a very capable person, you're a very stable person, a very talented person. I think you strike me as being very stable in your life, and you just want that commitment, you want that solidity, and you want that, you know, that's the kind of energy I'm picking up on for this pile. And you're more than capable of manifesting that. So if you're capable of all of that, you know, I'm sure love will come in for you. I'm going to find out, let's see what the cards say about that. Is new love coming in for this pile anytime soon, or what can we expect in the future, please? What can pile 1 expect in the future for the love life? Thank you. 5 of Swords reversed. Feels like you've been betrayed by a friend as well. Spirit acknowledging to me a betrayal by a friend as well that's happened to you, or that you're currently going through. Somebody close to you has hurt you as well, so you're processing that as well. They're highlighting that to me. That's having an impact on you over like the next 6 months or so, I feel. They're affecting you a bit. So let me just what's this? Just Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're not feeling very good about yourself. You're going through a bit of a dark time in your life, I think, at the minute. Even just like, I'm picking up that sort of like friendship or person close to you. You've had like a bit of a hard time with someone close to you who's like a friend or something, who's been a bit of a backstabby sort of person. And also coupled with this person as well, this person on your mind, you're not feeling your best self really, you know, because I've got like the Empress reversed and the Eight of Swords. So you're not feeling in your right energy. I think it's a time for healing for you. I think, you know, focus on your own healing. Will a new person be coming in for pile 1 in the next 12 months, please? Too many cards, that Spirit. There's a King of Swords in your life as well, I don't know who he is. He could be an air sign. to say hello then. Leave the non-committal ones behind. And I've asked them in 12 months time, this will be you, you'll be taking a leap of faith, stepping out into the unknown. You'll be feeling a lot better in 12 months. I think if you do the healing work on yourself, then in 12 months time, you know, you'll be ready to go out there and maybe mingle. I got the single and mingle kind of energy for that one. So yeah, in the next 12 months, you know, don't go with the ones that aren't going to be committal. Learn from this experience with this person. Yeah, there we go. You know, you don't want the pages. Avoid the pages. You know, for the time being, the ones who just give you like kind of a little tiny basic offer. You know, that's what I'm getting for this particular card. And I feel regardless, I think in 12 months time actually, because I got Spirit kind of saying you'll be like this anyway in 12 months. You know, it seems to me like you're going to end up doing the healing without realising it. The next 12 months are going to bring healing for you automatically anyway. This will be you in 12 months. This will be you, that's what they're saying. And, you know, I think you'll know what to do for yourself. I think you'll find your way anyway. You don't need to try too hard. And you clarify that one, please, Spirit. Clarify the Fool, please, Spirit. Is there anything else you want to tell me about the Fool card? Thank you. That wants to go up right there. Yeah, you're taking so you're very, very stubborn. You're not Taurus, by any chance, are you? There might be an earth signs watching this. I feel like earth sign energy. You know, you're very stable. You're very determined. You're very stubborn. You're holding on. You know, so I think, you know, you're the sort of person that won't give up. And I think you will commit to your own healing and to your own kind of, you know, ability to move forward from this situation. And that's why you'll so easily become the Fool. By the end of the 12 months, you'll so easily become this person. Because this is who you are, this is your character, you're like this. You kind of, you know, you really try. And, you know, you've been an ideal person to be in a committed relationship. I think you're that type of person. So, yeah, they're saying, you know, in 12 months you'll be like this, you'll be ready to go out there and to avoid the pages. I hope that helped. I know it wasn't like the most positive message. I'm just going by like what they told me. I always like just read them as they tell me. I'm going to give you a Moonology message now. And see what the Moonology deck tells it. Gather these up. Hang on in there, the same as well with this card. Stick with it, stick in there, hang on in there. So, just going to gather this up. Put some space there. Okay, Moonology messages for pile 1, please, Spirit. Okay, one wants to jump out. A win-win outcome is forecast, yeah, so you're going to find balance within yourself. You're going to be okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. You're going to be absolutely fine. You're going to be okay. And yeah, as I say, by the end of the 12 months, just it's nice to be able to do that on a table that isn't actually wobbly. Whoops, hold on, that flew out there. Expect powerful change. You're going to change. You're going to be changed by the end of all this. You're going to be really empowered. Expect powerful change. So you're going to be really, really empowered by the end of this situation. You're going to get through this. Yeah, you're going to be... The energy from these cards is incredible. I can feel them. You're going to be absolutely fine. That's a really lovely reading. A really lovely message from the Moonology. You're going to really develop through this situation. You're going to develop and go through a powerful change in yourself. You're going to really develop and transform. It's going to bring out the best. It's going to bring out the Empress in you. It's going to bring out, or the Emperor, you know, if you're a masculine. It's going to bring out that powerful character. And you've got a really strong character, a really old soul, a really strong personality. And you've got a great deal, you know. You're very wise, very old soul, I think. And yeah, you're going to become really powerful as a result of it. You're going to really, really develop and grow. So I hope that helps power. And you're going to be cool. You're going to be fine. And I shall move on to pile 2. Let's reshuffle these cards. So pile 2 was the, if you pick the rose quartz, so current energy of your person, Knight of Cups. Your person might be a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio, Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups and Queen of Cups wanting to come out here, but I haven't I like to shuffle them properly. Sometimes Spirit kind of throws the cards at me when I haven't done my little deck splitty thing, you know. But I just got a Knight of Cups and a Queen of Cups then. So I mean, you might be a Queen of Cups, you might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well, you might both be water signs. So pile 2. Pile 2's person spirit, thank you. Strength card, okay. It's upright this time. Thanks for Page of Cups. Okay, a lot of water energy in this reading here. The Empress. 8 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords, upright. Magician reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Pile 1's person, please. What's happening in the energy of the connection between Pile 1 and their person, please? Tell me about the connection to the world. I'm feeling really positive vibes. I'm getting really, really positive vibes with this pile. You're both in your power and equal. It's a very, you're both strong, you're both in a good place. You're both strong. And I've got the Page of Cups again. So this is an offer. This is there's a lot of love between you, a lot of affection, a lot of romance. But you're both in a good place as well, so neither one of you is codependent on the other, that's what I'm getting. So it isn't one of you is really clingy or needy, or, there isn't an imbalance, there's a balance between the two of you. In terms of, you're both independent and, you're equal, you're equally yoked, as it were, There's a great deal of love here. Is the Empress upright or reversed there? I'm sure she was upright. Yeah, it's a feeling of won out. You've won out against other people as well. There's a sense of victory here. In this reading, the 5 of Swords is a bit more positive for you. It's more you've won out against other people. You've both won out. You've both won each other almost. It's a good energy. The Empress is upright in this reading. 8 of Swords is reversed, so you're not in any kind of denial. And the World. Be careful not to rush in, I would say. There's potential marriage in this pile as well. I've seen the Hierophant. Star card reversed. The Hangman. There might be a little bit of a delay before your connection comes together as well. The Star card is reversed. Now, you're not feeling much healing in this connection at the minute. One of the more negative aspects of this connection with your person is you're not really feeling healing energy or warmth. You feel there could be more warmth or healing in it, maybe. You feel a little bit's missing. It's a good connection overall, it's just that little bit. Don't forsake your friends either. You might both have a jealous streak and you're not want to be around each other's friends in case anything happens. I'm honestly picking that up from that. You've got a little kind of, you want to cocoon yourself away from the rest of the world, but at the root of it's a little bit of a jealous and possessive streak on both sides. It's like a soulmate vibe, really, or the jealousy that soulmates or twin flames have, where it's kind of that energy. There's been an end of it. One or both who may have left another relationship to be together or to connect with each other. It's like a feeling of winning out almost. Yeah, don't rush in. The Fool reversed over the Magician reverse. Don't rush into it, don't be impulsive, take your time. Because the passion's so strong and the connection's so strong, the emotions are that you might kind of, and Spirit saying slow down. It's the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you kind of, but the World, I mean, It's a really good card. You've got like a kind of almost a completion cycle going on. You may well end up together the World card and the Hierophant before. I feel as if you're going to complete the cycle of this lifetime with each other. Like, I feel as if you might even get married. Yeah, this is like a marriage pile. So I'm getting for you. So if you're not already together, you might be dating or wanting to, or you know, so but it's got really, really good potential, this, it really has. Four of Wands I just saw then. Further advice for Pile 1, please, Spirit. Further advice for Pile 1, I think you'll be financially alright as well. Further advice for Pile 1, please, Spirit. Yeah, you're not looking at other people at all. You're both faithful to each other by the look of things. The other couples come out again. Yeah, I've got 3 of Wands. You're not in, nobody's interested in other people. You aren't looking elsewhere. 3 of Wands there. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're out of that energy of like, you know, getting what you want, but like you're not like smug about it, or you're not being too idealistic, which is a good thing. 9 of Cups reversed is a good sign in a way, because when it's the 9 of Cups upright, it's be careful what you wish for. But with this, it kind of tells me that you're being a bit more pragmatic about it. So you have got a pragmatic side. Ace of Pentacles upright. Excellent card for foundations, commitments, establishing something. Yeah, great card. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not dependent on each other. There's no codependency here. See, it's reversed. So one of you doesn't like, you know, kind of donating to the other. You know, one of you isn't a charity case, and the other one's kind of like, you know, like even to the other one. You've got a really good balance, and that kind of goes well with the Strength card that we had earlier. See, you've got a really good balance. You're very well balanced. This is a really, really good spread. This is a really good relationship, this. Queen of Cups is upright. That could be one of you. One of you might be a female or a feminine Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She came out before. There's a lot of water sign energy. You've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups popped up as well. He wants to come out before. The Sun card, obviously. It's like the Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups also, you know, she brings in, you know, love and emotions and gentleness and kindness and all those things that are really important in a successful relationship. You know, you've got that paired up with the Pentacles as well, which is stability and solidity and, you know, financial stability as well. You know, you're going to be okay that way. Let's see what else we've got. Got the Ace of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck as well, but just give me the 2 of Cups, look. I was telling you about the Ace of Cups reversed then, and I was like, you know, it's sometimes when the Ace of Cups is upright, it's idealistic, so it isn't always a good thing to get in a love reading necessarily, the Ace of Cups, because it can represent an idealistic love as well. You know, the 2 of Cups is actually much better in terms of a union. That came up as I was about to tell you about the Ace of Cups. So that being reversed on the bottom of the deck isn't such a bad sign, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, and you've got the Queen of Cups and the Sun and the Strength card. You've got lots of major arcana actually with these, quite a few. So it's a really significant relationship that you've got, and it seems to be meant to be. And I actually feel like you might marry this person. I actually think that, you know, you're going to marry this person, because the Hierophant in the world as well, and just the vibes I'm getting off the cards. I read them intuitively. You've got the High Priestess. You've got a psychic connection, psychic ability, intuitive ability. You're intuitively like in tune with each other. You've got a really good, yeah, this is an excellent connection, this. So yeah, you've got your 2 of Cups there, see? That's perfect, that's good there. And the High Priestess, which signifies your psychic sides are balanced, your intuition with each other, so you're in tune with each other. 6 of Wands, yeah, got that coming up as well. Victory, happiness. Any more tarot cards? Yeah, thank you. Okay, they wanted to give me these. Yeah, so 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. They're giving me like a sort of, you know, on the more flip side, they're giving me a little words of caution for you as well. So the feminine in this connection might be a little bit harsh with the words, just saying. Sometimes this can be you. So whichever one of you is the feminine, sometimes this can be you, okay? The feminine energy can be a little bit harsh with the words, so be careful of this, because these are the things that can maybe affect it in a negative way. Spirit's just saying to you, you know, be mindful of these things. It's an overall brilliant connection, but just be mindful of, you've been harsh with your words. You know, not looking at your options too quickly. Don't give up on the situation if you're having a hard time with them. Don't start looking outside. Looking at options and things. The grass isn't always greener, that's what they're saying. And the Knight of Cups, the masculine might tend to clam up and pull back on you as well. You might have a tendency to close up emotionally as well if these things happen. If there's too many harsh words, or somebody starts looking at the grass being greener, that could be him actually. The masculine might tend to do this. If like harsh words are spoken. So that's a message for the feminine in the connection, really, because then the masculine then react. Yeah, remember your marriage vows if you do get married. Hierophant, remember this. Stay balanced, stay solid. Any further advice to Spirit? Please, Ace of Swords. Make sure you're very clear in your communication, because you will have a very, very strong communication style with each other. I think you're probably both cutting with your words, actually, to be honest with you. The Ace of Swords is very cutting, and the relationship will require a lot of truth and a lot of truth telling, a lot of communication, a lot of open communication, so you'll have to be able to handle that. And the Queen of Swords popping up, I think, is to say, in particular the feminine, but that strong words and harsh words can cause the masculine side to clam up and then start thinking the grass is greener. That could be a characteristic in your masculine person. But this is going to require honesty and truth and communication. You can't hide things from each other. You can't let things go under the rug or anything like that. You have to talk things out. You have to talk about things and communicate. That's how it'll survive. That's your best chance of making it work with them. It's a very, very strong relationship. I think Spirit are really wanting to tell you how to make it work and give you advice. I think it's a done deal that this pair's going to get married. I mean, I know it sounds... this is a general reading, but I'm really getting those strong marriage vibes with this. I'm like, you're not going to get married to this person. And Spirit are giving marriage advice. That's what they're giving me. For some bizarre reason. So I think they're deadly serious about this. So that's what we've got for your tarot part 2. I'm just going to get you Moonology. That's a really good reading though. That's a really, really lovely spread that you had there. Get your Moonology up. Okay. So advice for part 2, please, Spirit. I'm just going to shuffle the cards properly. I should be able to do readings on YouTube more often now that I've got my webcam. My phone runs eye on me. I've got enough memory on my phone. Where is it, Admiral? Okay, I'll do... Whoa, hang on. Oh, that one wanted to jump. There we go. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, you're so really, that's reversed. Don't let pride get in your way. You've got a really good connection. Advice for part 2, please, Spirit, from Moonology. Advice for part 2, please, Spirit. Conclusions are within reach. Advice for part 2, please, Spirit. Oop. Are they both on for that? Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. Now this is reversed. Don't step out of your comfort zone. You're going to be really comfy at home with this person. I feel like you're going to have this little cozy, comfy little life. And you won't want to step out of your comfort zone. They're saying, don't give it up, don't leave it kind of thing. I think you're going to have a really nice little a little nest, with this person. You're going to have a nice time with things. And then this one is what you need to release. So, always work on yourself. Self-reflect. Make sure that you both self-reflect. Work on yourself. What you need to release. Whenever you're feeling angry with them or upset with them or annoyed with them, what you need to release within yourself. What is it within yourself that you can release to feel better? And then you can get on with them better again then. I literally think Spirit's giving you marriage advice in this pile. Even if you're not married now, it's as if you're going to be. Spirit's saying, work on yourself whenever you're angry with them. If you're ever angry with them, what you need is go within and what you need to release. That's what they're saying. You know, I think Spirit's trying to help you make it last and make it work. I think they really, really want this relationship to work for this pile, this connection. I think Spirit is, you know, it's probably divinely guided for that reason. I think that's why they're coming through so strongly, because they want it to work for you. They're giving you advice. It's a divinely guided connection. So now I'm going to go on to pile 3. I hope that helped pile 2. So let me know what you thought. I'm going to go on now to pile 3, fluorite. So I'm just going to give them a little shuffle. I'm going to take any cards yet, Spirit. I'm just going to shuffle them. Whoa, 10 cups on the bottom of the deck. That could be a good one. 6 cups on the top, let's see. Oh, there we go. High Priestess reversed. High Priestess reversed. Okay. Nice of pile 3, please. 6 of cups, yeah. Oh, yeah. The 10 of cups and the 6 of cups will come out. I'm going to say one was on the bottom, one was on the top. Ah, there we go. So these are definitely for you, but we've got the High Priestess reverse, so let's carry on. Advice for pile 3, please. What's the Queen's energy in the connection? Six Pentacles. Queen's energy in the connection for pile 3, please. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, help me out here. What cards do you want? You want me to keep all of these Pentacles? Sometimes they'll make a card kind of half come out and I'm never sure whether they want it or not. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a picture now. So let's get a picture. I'm going to go up. Oh no, I'll go fall down. One second. There's always one not to stand still sleep, isn't it? Right, I'm going to pull some more cards in a minute, but I've got an idea what it is. So, you've got the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, which are really good cards for a relationship. But there is a bit of an imbalance in this connection where one of you feels like, it could be that you have different financial statuses and it's causing a bit of tension. There's some tension with this person where I think one of you wants more commitment than the other one does. And, or one of you feels like the other one's never going to commit. You've kind of got some tension there with that. You're not communicating enough. In this reading we've got the Queen of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. And you're also disconnected from your intuition. So from your mutual intuitive connection with each other, but also with your own individual connection with your intuition yourselves as well, your inner selves. But you know, you have got this going on as well. You've got a really nice connection with each other. You've got a really nice bond with each other. As I say, one of you I think might say more than the other. It might cause some financial tension. But I think like one of you doesn't feel good enough for the other as well. I don't think it's as much as the person who's earning more, you know, resents the other one. I think it's more the other way around. Where there's a bit of like, you know, a feeling of one person not feeling good enough for the other or something like that. Having a bit of a self-confidence issue, you know. You can't see yourself ever get married to this person. It's like it's come to a dead stop. Like you're plateaued, like your commitment level's plateaued. You know, so one of you's kind of given up hope of ever getting married to them because they just don't seem to be interested in taking it to that level. Or, you know, if you're not in a kind of like, you know, close to marriage connection, maybe a commitment level, you know, a more stable version of what you've got at the minute. You know, to say like you're only dating and then you become exclusive or that kind of thing, you know. But I felt marriage very strongly for you. Like as if you're already in an established commitment or relationship, or you've given up hope of ever marrying this person. I think one of you has anyway. It's like they don't want it, they don't seem to want it. But you're on communicating with each other is a bit of a stalemate, bit of a... And you know, you feel like the most that you're going to get is the Page of Cups. This is all you're going to get out of them. A very low level commitment. Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, so you're on communicating, you know, if you've got the Ace of Swords reversed as well. Just going to get some more cards for you. There's been some competition and conflict in this. You've had some arguments. You've had a few breakups. Or, you know, if you're not together, you've had a few separations. You know, like separating, coming back, separating, coming back. You know, whether it's a situationship or a relationship. And the King of Pentacles, I feel like the masculine's the one without the money, actually. So that could explain why he feels a bit rubbish about himself, because, you know, traditionally men are supposed to be the providers, aren't they? You know, and so maybe he feels a bit of societal pressure to be earning more than the feminine, you know, or to be at least on a level playing field with her. Yeah, you've had some arguments, some breakups in this relationship, 5 of Wands. Had some conflict in the past. May have been too many other people involved as well. Very often third parties can cause loads of problems. And not even just like, you know, romantic rivals either. They can be just friends, you know, who give bad advice. King of Pentacles reverse. This is the masculine. He doesn't feel very good. And I feel as though a lot of the drama may have come from his side as well. I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy in that 5 of Wands. So you might have friends giving him bad advice, perhaps. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Let's see. Further advice for pile 3, please, sir. Further advice for pile 3. Nice Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting at the feminine energy in this situation. She doesn't feel like the masculine can provide for her, doesn't she? Actually does feel like that. Nice pen. He might be sort of like, you know, drifting between jobs, not have much stability. His financial stability isn't very good. And I think if you're a feminine watching, you feel like your masculine isn't capable of almost like growing up maybe, or, you know, having a stable living, a stable life. And that's why you feel like he can't give you this, the Hierophant, you know, that's why it's reversed. You don't feel like you're ever going to get marriage out of him or any kind of growing up stable commitment. And, you know, you're only expecting this year, this is all you're going to get. And you're getting a bit despondent, you're starting to want to give up. You regard him as the Knight of Pentacles reversed, that's how you see him, that's how you perceive him. And you feel as though your life together will be like this, 5 of Pentacles. It's all about the Pentacles in here. There are cups, but the more idealistic, really, I feel as though, you know, idealistically, you know, you've got a lot of emotion for each other, 10 of Cups. There is emotion there in the 6 of Cups. But the cups in this spread are kind of like more idealistic, and you only really think you're going to get this. You know, you don't believe that it can be grounded. The Pentacles that we've got. The Pentacles that we've got aren't really very... They're not the strongest Pentacles in the deck, you know. Because you've got a 6 of Pentacles, which is all about kind of like, you know, see the way one person's given to the other. So it's a little bit unbalanced. It's like, you know, there's an imbalance of power there. So it's one of the more negative Pentacles in the sense that it's not really what you'd want to be caught up in a relationship. It's not a good dynamic. And then there's nice Pentacles reversed as well. When he's upright, it's a very positive Pentacle card. But when he's reversed, it's not so positive. It means he's not very stable, and, you know, he's not going to really give you what you want. And the 5 of Pentacles upright as well isn't, you know, that's kind of like loss and poverty. And the King of Pentacles reversed, similar to the Knight reversed. When they're upright, they're great cards, but when they're reversed, not so good. So your money cards in this spread are not particularly good. And your Cups cards, I'd say, have got like an idealistic energy about them, you know, because you've got a lot of emotions, but the practical side and the stability is like not there. And he might be one of those men who, one of those people who, you know, can't really hold on a job don't really have any direction in life, maybe. Nice enough, maybe very romantic, cares about you, but hasn't grounded himself, hasn't become that mature, stable, masculine that, you know, you want him to be, kind of thing. You also feel maybe he's looking elsewhere as well. I don't know if you're worried about him moving away or cheating or something like that, I don't know, but you feel as though he's looking away from you, he's not engaging with you, he's starting to drift away from you. I don't get the feeling from this card that he is actually looking at anybody else, but he does seem to be kind of turning away from you a little bit and looking outwards and not really looking at the relationship, like he's escaping or moving away from it. You know, out of sight, out of mind, turning away. Almost childishly, I think you think he's a little bit immature, a bit childish, a bit kind of... So you're feeling a bit frustrated with your masculine at the moment if you're a feminine watching this. If it resonates the other way around, take it. You know, if you're a feminine, if you're a masculine watching about a feminine. But yeah, it's Queen of Swords reversed again. Maybe you should communicate more. Maybe the feminine needs to communicate more. You're not communicating with each other. You're scared to say anything, I think. I don't think you've said anything to each other. Ace of Pentacles. You can't find commitment unless you communicate. You know, I feel as though, you know, you have got the potential to turn it into this, but you need to communicate. Spirit, can you give me some further advice, pal? Please, what should they do next? Page of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Don't give up just yet. Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. If you make the effort, right, try and communicate with each other, make the effort. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here, like something really good will happen emotionally, they may actually come through for you. You'll find that there's a bit of a new beginning in love, a new kind of energy coming, a new romantic energy. What's the advice for pals for you, please? What should they do next about this person? What would you say they need to do? We've got two lemnishets here. While Spirit's saying, you know, don't leave just yet, we've got two lemnishets. We've got the Two of Pentacles with the lemnishet there. And we've got the Magician on the bottom of the deck with the lemnishet there as well. Spirit's saying, juggle. So, don't say I said this or anything, you know. I'm always getting from this, right, they're saying to me, okay, so you've got this person, right, you know, there's love there, there's a lot of love there. Spirit is saying don't give up just yet, there's hope if you talk to each other, if the communication improves between you, and you get back in touch with yourselves and with each other, you can potentially turn this person's head back towards you, because they're in a Two of Wands energy before. And, you know, you can make it work potentially, or there might be some positive new beginning with the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. But Spirit are also saying explore other options as well. Don't close yourself off to other people, to other men, or to other connections. Don't close yourself off either. Be willing or open to the idea that you might have to kind of like move on to someone else. Or so don't close off your opportunities for meeting other people as well. So like, you know, when you sort of, you know, this person's around you kind of thing, you've got this person in your life, well, make sure you've got like a little bit of a life of your own as well, and like have a bit of a social life in that as well, because you may end up meeting somebody that's more compatible. Yeah, Spirit's kind of saying juggle your options. Like date around maybe, that kind of, you know what I mean, that kind of energy, like, you know, keep your options open, don't like, work, by all means work on this relationship, and Spirit does think there's potential, stick with it for the time being, and you know, but don't be too closed off to the idea of someone else potentially, you know, you might need to move on potentially, or prepare yourself for that. Keep your options open. I mean, you know, in the last one we were getting marriage advice for the people in it, and in this one they're telling you to go off and like, you know, date around or something. The kind of thing, keep your options open. Don't put all your eggs in this person. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in this person. Okay, that was a bit of a weird turn of phrase in a romance reading, but anyway. But like, you know, they're saying don't put all your eggs, don't focus just on this person, because there might be someone else that's more compatible out there as well. So kind of like, have one foot out the door, like sort of thing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, that's what they're saying. You know, be willing or be ready for the possibility that you'll, what's going on with my hair? That you might meet somebody else who you might feel is more compatible. There might be somebody out there that you feel more comfortable with. So, you know, keep a good social life as well as like work on your relationship with this person. I've just spent like the last 5 minutes trying to find the words to explain what I mean, but like, that's what they're saying. So they're not saying like necessarily not be unfaithful, but like, I feel as though at this stage it's not really infidelity if you did. Like, you're not really unfaithful, because I don't think this person is very present in your life. I feel a sense of absence with them. They seem to have checked out a little bit. I don't feel like you're with them as such. I think you're on a break or something, or you're like separated from them or something like that. I don't think you're intensely involved with them. I think there's a bit of a separation energy or a break energy. So like while you're working on reconnecting with this person or repairing your relationship with this person, don't close off your other options as well. That's what they're saying. So take that as you understand it, as it resonates. You probably know what I mean. I'm trying to like, tie myself up in knots trying to explain what I'm on about, but like I'm sure you get the gist of what I'm talking about. I'll just get maybe another card for you and then we'll do the Moonology reading then. Yeah, don't go just yet. It's not. Don't make any sudden movements. But keep your options open. Don't close yourself off to opportunities to meet somebody else as well. The same. Any further advice for part 3, please, Spirit, before I do Moonology? Thank you very much. Yeah, the Star card, heal yourself. I think you need to focus on yourself a bit, because I think like you may put a lot of effort into this person. But there's healing here. Spirit is saying you need to heal yourself. You need to reconnect with you. You're this. You're the star. You need to heal yourself. And I think you've got some things within you. You're feeling very depleted, and you need to refill yourself. That's what they're saying. You're like a social life and doing your own thing. You're feeling quite depleted. So I hope that helps part 3. I'm gonna get your Moonology reading now. Okay, let's see. I'll give them a shuffle. Believe in the impossible. I know what they're on about here. Okay, so Spirit's saying like you're working on trying to reconcile with this person, rebuild it, kind of repair it all and everything, but there's someone better for you. That's what they're saying. So what I said before about the 2 of Pentacles? Keep your options open because there's someone better. I don't think you believe you can get anyone better. I don't think you believe that you can do better than this person. You think that this is it. And I'm sure they're a very nice person. I get the feeling they're very loving and very nice. But they're not very grounded in practicality or reality. You need somebody that's like stable as well and financially stable and the same, believe in the impossible. And I think you are kind of recognising that you probably won't get what you need, from this person. Because they're just not able to kind of like ground themselves and be stable. Almost like, almost like a drifter energy kind of thing. Got the impression like a drifter energy. But Spirit's saying believe in the impossible, you can find somebody else. I think you desperately need to find somebody else to find this other person. Because your star energy, you're getting depleted. Your energy's being depleted. You're the star card. And Spirit is saying, this is you. You need to nurture yourself. You might even be feeling a bit guilty as well about leaving. Maybe you want to break up with them, but you're feeling a bit guilty. I think you're probably already on a break in this part, I feel, so some of you are. So, Spirit is saying, believe in the impossible, you can meet somebody else. You might be a little bit codependent, like where you're trying to save somebody, you're trying to rescue them. So this person that you're with, although he's really nice and everything, because I'm picking up like strongly on a feminine with a masculine, but it can be the other way around as well. I feel as if this person, might be very nice, but just not very practical, very idealistic, too driftery for you, they're not. You want stability, you want commitment, you might be sort of, getting older if you're a woman and the clock's ticking and everything. You want a man that can, that's stable and knows what he wants, not like a sort of drifter type, which some of these men, some men can be like well into the 30s and 40s, You don't want Peter Pan, because there's almost like a Peter Pan energy to the person that you're with, I feel. And you don't believe, I think you're probably someone that almost rescues them, or is almost like a mother figure without realising it, but you need to believe there's somebody out there for you. You don't need to be a man's mother. It's like a really, really bad dynamic. So, I'm getting some more cards for you there. Right, doesn't that yours? Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, look at the bigger picture for your life. Full moon Sagittarius. You might be a Sagittarius. The star signs here. You might set that in your chart, you know. Yeah, look at the big picture. Feel like you've lost sight of your own dreams, and yourself. You know, your own self in this situation. You've lost sight of your own dreams, your own ideas, what you want for you. I think you need to save this person. You've always been trying to rescue them, like a codependent kind of energy, really. And the guy that you was like very driftery, as I say, is like very Peter Pan. The person that you're with. Reverse the masculine and feminine energies as it resonates. But yeah, I do feel like you like that, you know. Hold your vision on the bottom of the deck there. Hold your vision. Remember who you are. Remember your own vision for your life. Remember yourself. You know. So I hope that helps, part 3. And that's it for this video for tonight. I might do a horoscope video in a minute. I'm on a roll now. I haven't done videos for ages. And now I can like do loads. I can do them for an hour long and they won't like, you know, cut out on me or anything. So I hope you enjoyed that video from me. And I hope to see you next time. So let me know in the comments what you think and if it resonated. And pile 2 as well. Let me know if you get married or get engaged or something particularly. Or if that one resonates, because that was a really nice reading. So thank you very much everyone, and see you soon. Thank you, bye bye.